Brooklyn Nets, the second last team I'm covering before the season starts. I have them being the first seed in the East, going 60-22 on the season. That is a pretty bold prediction, considering there hasn't been a real 60-win team since, I don't even know actually, but yeah, it's been probably since the Warriors or the Rockets. Yeah, it was the Rockets, the 2018 Rockets, right? Yeah, it was the 2018 Rockets, because that year the Warriors were the second seed. I specifically remember. In 2019, nobody was, because it was the Rap. No, wait, weren't the Bucks a 60-win team? You know what? My point is, I think that the good teams, usually the 60-win team in the league is the best team in the league, and I think the Brooklyn Nets are going to be the best team in the league. Let's just look at their lineup. Kyrie Irving, James Harden, Joe Harris, Kevin Durant, and Blake Griffin. It's just like, they did lose DeAndre Jordan to the Lakers, which is kind of ironic, kind of interesting, but yeah, it's really, they did lose a lot of, they lost a few players from last year. Like, they lost Mike James, they lost who else did they lose? Spencer Dinwiddie. He would have come back this year for them, and he would have been actually really good, even though they already have two great guards. Not just great, amazing guards, like top 20 in the league guards. One of them top 20, one of them top 10. But anyways, yeah, or not, yeah. And then you have the, who else left? Jeff Green left. You still have Bruce Brown on the team. Bruce Brown's gonna help a lot with this. He's probably gonna end up running like some center minutes for some reason, but yeah, one really important topic to talk about would be the Kyrie Irving drama with the vaccinations and stuff. Pretty much, if you don't know what's been going on, Kyrie has refused to get the vaccine for religious reasons, and at first people were he wouldn't be able to play home games, so he would be able to only play half of the games in the season. Now the Nets GM apparently has said that he cannot play this season unless he gets vaccinated, and that is a really bold statement. That means a top 20 player in the league not playing for an entire year on a contending team because he's not vaccinated. And it really shows how much COVID affected the NBA in these past few years. Now, it started with the players getting COVID and players getting affected by COVID, like how Siakam fell off after he got COVID. He went from an all-star starter to not even in the conversation. And then you have players getting blood clots from the vaccine. Like, if you haven't heard about the Brandon Goodwin situation, he got blood clots from the vaccine, and now he's disqualified from the NBA. Or he was disqualified from his season in the league, and now I don't even think he's coming back. And then now you have the whole Kyrie Irving situation, where he's not going to get vaccinated for religious reasons. This same thing was happening for Andrew Wiggins, and he asked for a religious exemption, but the league declined it, so he just caved in and got the vaccine. But Kyrie has not caved in, and there are a lot of different opinions about this whole situation with Kyrie. Some people say, oh, great job, he's doing good, the player empowerment movement, he's doing great, proud of you, Kyrie, keep doing what you're doing. But then a lot of people are also saying, Kyrie, just stop it, get the vaccine, do it for the people, do it for the team, do it so you can play. And then there's guys who are like, Kyrie's getting traded, Kyrie's leaving, they're gonna trade Kyrie, KD doesn't want Kyrie anymore. There's a lot of different opinions about this. There are a lot of different opinions about this whole situation, but if you had to ask my opinion, I would probably say Kyrie, get the vaccine for the good of the team, but at the same time, it is for religious reasons. And I don't know Kyrie's religion, right? So I don't know if I maybe knew the religion, it would then maybe I'd have a better like stance on a better idea of where I should stand on it. But if it is something Kyrie really truly believes in a lot, and it's like really like his life to him, then yeah, Kyrie, keep on doing what you're doing. If it's that important to you, don't get the vaccine. Do what you're doing right now. No, wait, that sound to people out there, get the vaccine. But Kyrie, in this specific situation, if it's really that important to you, then stand up for yourself. I mean, at the end of the day, people are supposed to stand up for what they believe in, and Kyrie's doing that right now. He's not gonna retire, of course, but if a lot of people speculated that, but he's doing that. He's standing up for what he believes in, and I like that. But that's one thing I like about Kyrie. He doesn't care what other people think. He just stands up for what he believes in, and he does pretty much what he wants. The other side of it is that if he did get the vaccine, he'd be keeping people safe. He'd be helping his team win, because Kyrie is a huge part of that Nets team. Now if you don't have KD, you just have Harden and a bunch of other guys. And if you don't have Harden, you just have KD and a bunch of other guys. If you don't have Harden or KD, you just have the bunch of guys. And Joe Harris is your leading scorer. So, I do want Kyrie to play this year. So, as a fan, I want him to get the vaccine. But as a person, I'm hoping that he stands for what he believes in. You know? Because it's like a lot of people have mixed feelings about this, and I'm included in that, a lot of people. So, at the end of the day, it's Kyrie's decision. We can't decide what he does. He only knows what he's thinking. So, you know, yeah, Kyrie, you do you at the end of the day. This team should be dominant, because they were dominating last year and they weren't even at full strength. Now they're at full strength. Right now, at least, there's no injuries so far. So it's going to be interesting to see what they do. Hopefully they're good. They're honestly my pick to win the championship. But at the end of the day, Kyrie, just do the right thing. Do what you think is the right thing, according to your religion and according to everything with that. Do what you think is the right thing. So, yeah. But I think that's all I really have to say. If you enjoyed, like, subscribe, share, comment down below tips, tricks, or topics you have for me to talk about on this channel. That'll be for me today. I'll see you guys next time. I'm out. Peace.